Welcome back, mate.
Hiya.
It feels like a bit about a month since I've seen you.
Might be about that. You went to America.
Yeah.
As soon as you got back, I'd gone.
Yeah.
I've been to the Yorkshire Dales, had a week there camping with the kids and the missus, which wasn't as bad as it sounds. I actually quite liked it. And there was no internet, and there was no mobile signal, so I don't know anything.
So you don't know anything?
Well, I mean, I've caught up a little bit. I got home yesterday afternoon, and I watched a bit of the Barcelona game. I watched most of the Mainz game. I saw the goals from Roma and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sort of up to speed. Basically, like, everyone's going mad.
Yeah.
There's an injury crisis. People are telling the people who are going mad to stop going mad. It was only a friendly. Everyone thought we were going to win the league on Saturday,
Yeah.
and now we're going down after
Pretty much.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, you've nailed
Sorted
it. So, I mean, the main topic of discussion on today's Anfield Wrap on the main podcast will obviously be the games over the weekend, and as you said, the highs and lows, and whether it was indeed wise to have two games back to each other. Did we get anything really out of the Mainz game? And Klopp actually said after the game he did manage to... said unbelievably there were still some things I actually liked. So a few positives for him, but he's mentioned, you know, the fatigue that was there, and the plan was to play two different teams, but because of the injury crisis that you mentioned there, he couldn't do that. So, and
it's meant that Raymond Raymond the fitness egg has been gloating, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, I thought it was ridiculous. And then when Grujic got his injury, people pointed out, well, he just landed badly on his ankle. He talked about mental fatigue and how that was a cause of injuries. Or
fluke, wasn't it? And like, you know, Karius broke his hand. That's not down to how many matches you played.
Lovren's iron jaw.
I mean, yeah, that fella, if you don't know who we mean, I don't even know how you say his name, Soz, I haven't looked it up. Raymond, the fitness egg, as Ben Johnson calls him. I think it's a brilliant name, that,
it
isn't
is, yeah.
You said before, just like a little egg running around with theories about fitness.
Yeah,
he's the fella.
Shorts and a whistle.
To be fair, Glenn interviewed him when Glenn from The Office wasn't Glenn from ESPN. He interviewed him, didn't he? And that was about the Thursday to Sunday fatigue. Yeah. But this is just, he knows everything, this fella, and yet he's not working for a club. Funny that, isn't it?
Called Klopp an amateur.
Yeah, that was a bit mad. He also had to go, didn't he? Said something like, all these like grown men who treat, like, you know, and anything that you say about their club as an insult to their ego. And it was like, hang on, are you just having a go at fellas for supporting the footy club here? Because that's how it works, mate. You know what I mean? That's being a football fan, mate, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And at least we've got our picture instead of an egg.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, show your face. Unless it is an actual egg. Raymond the fitness egg, I like that. I didn't know that was coming, but anyway. So that's what's happened. It looks like we're going to go into the season with the players we've got now. I noticed Reece saying that he thinks we need a new left back today. I don't know whether he's putting himself forward like he did with the Anfield Wrap.
Yeah, he tweeted this, didn't he? Because I mean, like, I was sort of generating a bit of a left back conversation before I went away, and someone said, "Oh yeah, Reece, blah blah blah," and I was like, "He's 35. Why would we get Reece back?" And he replied to he's 35 with "and," which quite liked the style, but I don't think he's coming back.
No,
but it seems like, I mean, I don't know if I'm reading between the lines because I haven't read everything yet, but it seems like there's a little last minute scramble that they're trying to get someone at left back. And
I don't know, I haven't seen any names concretely linked really, but you'd have thought we were going to get someone. I still think we're a little bit short in central midfield as well. I think these injuries have shown just how quickly you can look a little bit short there, but I don't know, England's Kev Stewart was good against Barcelona, so not too good against Mainz, but you know, tired, fatigue, you know what I mean. Ask Raymond the fitness egg, he'll tell you. Outs though, a few bit happening on the outs. Josh started doing a summary on our website every morning of the transfer news. It's really good, it's popular and he does a good job in it, so a nice one, Josh from the office. But the Balotelli wanted Chivo's looked like it's been a bit more advanced since he wrote that this morning. The Express is saying that advanced talks, they're calling them there. So we'll see what happens there. The latest club, and Balotelli might be going to Besiktas. They've got a bit of money in Turkey now, it seems, to kind of throw around, and their chairman's come out and said that they would like him, and so wait and see on that as well. And his agent's been talking, saying it looks like he is going to go, and we'll just kind of see what happens. So a couple of outs, not many ins yet, but you never know.
Yeah, a bit mad on the Balotelli thing. I mean, I want him to go, obviously, because it's good for Liverpool that he does, and it releases that money and all the rest of it, but I'm surprised there's anyone left who wants to take the chance, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess people will always take a bit of a risk if you're a club like, say, Chivo, and kind of, you know, who's you go out there and get. You might think, well, you know, he's a potential top player if you can get it out of him.
I suppose it excites the fans as well, doesn't it? And all that sort of thing. And they'll do what we did, where they pull up those videos when he scored the great goal and ripped his shirt off and did all that, and they go, oh, you'll be able to do that for us.
Yeah, we won't get none of the nonsense. We'll see. Someone who is exciting people as well as Mane, of just finishing on him, seems to be one of the real positives of the pre-season. Lallana's actually been talking him up, saying kind of what a good player he thinks he is and how he's adding something different. And I think that does, you know, you talk about positives and negatives from pre-season, but I think one that we can all agree on is that Mane's looked sharp. He's looked very quick, direct, and, you know, excited to see him properly for the Reds.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone's questioned that he's got ability. It's been more a question of his sort of mindset. When he was at Southampton, it was about, you know, a bit streaky in terms of goals and performances and that sort of thing. And like, I'd still like to think, maybe this is gone now, but I still like to think as a Liverpool fan that you come to Liverpool and it's a bit more special than Southampton. Yeah. So you basically going, hang on, this is my chance. I'm I'm playing for a big club. I'm likely to start now because he's played well. And I'm excited by it. I mean, I think I've seen a lot of talk since we got back already, like everyone moaning saying we haven't bought like real star quality this summer and that sort of thing. Can sort of understand that argument, but you know, we've had plenty of players, haven't we, down the years that you didn't buy them as star quality, but they turned into stars, and you know, hopefully he's going to be one of them. I mean, while I was away, it's not a new release or anything, but I read Bill Shankly's book.
Oh, nice.
His autobiography or biography or whatever. It was really good, actually, and it was refreshing to sort of forget about all the modern nonsense and just get stuck into that. And it was also funny how much of what he talked about we're still talking about now. You know, all this, oh, the game's gone, and you know, he's talking about how everyone says, oh, kids don't get a chance anymore and all this. It was mad, honestly. It was like, hang on, these are issues we're still talking about now. So just shows you, really. But loads of boss little anecdotes in there, as you'd expect, and it was an interesting book. Really enjoyed it. I got the actual original edition of it as well. Got it off Amazon. Beautiful.
Bit of class. So there you are, that was the Liverpool roundup. More Shankly and Ray than I thought there was going to be, but...
Ray the fitness egg.
Go ahead, Ray the fitness egg. See you in a bit.